the amount of wind. Okay, so they said prove it, and I'm proving it. Oh my god, I'm proving it. This is my first YouTube channel 10 years later. Better late than never, right? No. Well, I'm gonna record it later. I'm just like, this might go up, it might not go up, I really don't know, but I'm just excited, soaking up the sun, procrastinating. I'm going out later, so maybe I'll do it when I come back. Who knows? But I said to myself, I'm going to film it. Whether it gets released or not is another story, but I'm gonna do it. It's my first step to healing. Yeah, my arm hurts. Oh my gosh, is this a thing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I sound like a witch, and that's not the aim. It's been what, 4 years? Yeah, literally, it's been 4 years that I haven't shown my face. I've started so many things and stopped. But we'll get into that another time. Let me first address the video that I will attach to this one. You've probably already watched it then. From that video, it's been 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks. I haven't filmed. As usual, I was just running away, but here I am. I did say I was going to film it, and here I am filming it. And if you're watching it, then I've released it clearly. So well done me. Proud of myself, because this is just not what I'm about. And it's going to be what I'm about moving forward, because I have been away, as usual. Why am I saying that? But this time around, I was actually away for good reason. I was sitting still with myself. I was leaning into God, and I did some therapy. And one of the things that, I learned in therapy, and one of the things that I felt like God put on my heart was, he said to me, Choma, you need to be vulnerable. And I'm like, goodbye. What? Because if you know me, I run away from vulnerability. This is what this is about. Like, me coming on YouTube, me talking, because I'm just not like the biggest talker. I don't tell people anything. I think I'm quite private. That's obviously going to have to change, because it is a flaw. It's a weakness. And before you say, no, it's not, it is, right? There are some people that are private and are still fantastic in their private life. There's you could be private to the rest of the world and open to your friends, open to your family, open to your partner. I am private everywhere. Something needs to give. And I've been working on that, obviously, in my private life, but also coming on YouTube is a part of that. So yeah, here I am. Today's episode is, I push people away before they get the chance to leave. Sometimes we don't realize we need healing because we are so used, or we get so used to functioning so well. We show up strong, we show up composed, we show up successful, we show up joyful, we show up how other people want us to show up. There's nothing missing. And because we're not obviously broken, right? We just feel like, oh, there's nothing wrong. I'm good. You're even sitting in class where you're the one advising. You're like, oh yeah, you should really think about doing this and do that. I've been noticing this pattern in my life where I cut people off, or I emotionally distance myself as soon as I start feeling discomfort. If I feel like I'm getting too close to you, that's obviously discomfort. If I feel like I'm opening up and becoming extremely vulnerable, you gotta go. Goodbye. Deuces. Right? When I cut people off, I don't think about it. Trust me. Well, if you've been on the right end, you know that It go shock you, self. Like, did I ever exist in this girl's life? You did, oh, you did. You did. You did, but somehow you've left and you didn't exist anymore. Out of sight, out of mind. Sometimes I've had friends like apologize for hurting me, as they should. But rather than us working through it, I would rather like leave the friendship, because the vulnerability that would have to be, displayed is riskier than the finality of leaving the relationship. Like, I would rather walk away, which plunges me further into isolation. It plunges me further into, like, maybe it's always like there's something to protect. And I don't know what I'm protecting. I know I have abs. That trait of mine hasn't always... It's not loud. It's not dramatic. It's like, it's very subtle. What I'm realizing is that it's not about the other person. It's all about me. And it's all about my fear of being found out. It's about my fear of letting anybody see the real me. It's not like you find out that I get 2 genitals. No, like, oh, that's so random because I was watching something. But it's not like you're going to find out that I have 3 breasts. You know what? Let me just be honest. I don't know how I feel this way. I don't know if I really feel this way, but the explanation that I got was that, oh my God, I feel like turning this off. Okay. But the explanation that I got was that I am scared of people getting to know me and then rejecting me. Who's going to reject me, right? But essentially that's what it is. So before they can hurt me, I'm out here hurting myself. I'm going to stab myself 10 times before you get to stab me once. This is how it shows up sometimes. I meet someone, we're having great conversation, then they say something that triggers me or triggers my insecurity. Let's put it like that, right? If this is a date, best believe you're not hearing from me. If this is like friendship, nah, I'll have a candid conversation with you. Be like, you know what? I just don't think like I'm not in the space right now to give you what you need. The whole it's me, it's not you speech. I've always just felt, this is just who I am. This is like a trait that has come from my childhood, but I crave connection. Do you get what I'm saying? I actually crave connection. So I've convinced myself that it's self-respect. That's what I've done. I've convinced myself it's self-respect. It's all about me protecting my peace. When in reality, it's fear dressed up as strength. It's like immense fear dressed up as strength. And I don't know. I don't know where that came from, man. Or like people who just aren't that approachable, aren't, that open. They're always protecting something. And a lot of them, they're not protecting anything. They feel like this. If they start laughing in public, blah. Is this how you really... This is how... You're like, is this how you really are? You laugh like this, really? This is how you laugh? This is how you eat? This is how you walk? This is how you think? These are some of the terms I've learned whilst diving deep into myself. That sounded so weird, but we're adults. Let's focus. Preemptive detachment. So emotionally checking out before anyone has the opportunity to reject me. I feel like they're going to do it anyway. So it's like, or if they're getting too close, so I feel like it's only a matter of time before the rejection comes. Hyper independence. Not needing anyone, not leaning on anyone, and not asking for help. I feel like asking for help is giving someone the opportunity to disappoint me. And I don't need you, bitch. I don't need you. Even though I need you. Do you get my gist? I need you. I need your friendship. I need your love. I need your money. No, I'm joking. No man is an island. Let's say that. No man is an island. I don't care what you want to say. Or you don't have any. Then you're missing out on something. Because I have a sisterhood, baby. And it's great. And the more I open up, the better my life gets. Shout out, you lot. But the more I allow myself to be seen, the fuller my life becomes. Over analyzing or nitpicking. So actively trying to find flaws in people so I can cut them off. Not because they're bad people, but because the relationship is getting too close. We are getting too close. The relationship is getting too real. And it's just, I'm at risk now. And you need to go. But I need a valid reason for you to go. You need to do something. And you need to do it fast. Because time is running out. You're about to know who I is. So, yeah. Another one is ghosting or withdrawing. And that is disappearing. Because it obviously feels safer than addressing whatever the situation is. Or even like maybe potentially getting rejected directly. So what I feel my behavior protects me from is abandonment. So I have fear of abandonment. So my behavior, everything that we've just like discussed, prevents abandonment. I can never really get abandoned, can I? When I abandon everybody. I'm out here laughing because it's funny now, but this was not even funny. Maybe like 3-4 months ago. Wasn't funny. So this can also show up in sabotage. So the hidden ways I sabotage myself could look like procrastination, imposter syndrome, definitely imposter syndrome, or the subconscious belief that I don't deserve nice things. Yeah. A lot of us would mistake control for safety. And this can look like over planning, overthinking, feeling like maybe if I don't plan every aspect of life, or every aspect of this conversation, or every aspect of this relationship, I'm going to be blindsided by something, and then I'm going to be open and left for dead. Or I'm going to be open to harm. I'm going to be vulnerable, too vulnerable for my liking. This control masquerades as competency. But then again, it's not, because I'm just controlling everything. But also, it limits it limits the growth of my relationship with other people. Also, we're confusing a lot of things with one thing with another, and that's confusing peace for avoidance. Like, rarely would you find me arguing, baby. Excuse me. It's by saying things like, I just want peace. I'd rather not say anything. I'd rather just ignore. But what you're doing is running away from difficult conversations. Sorry, I said it. If something in you feels off, even if it's just a little bit, right? Then I would advise you to dig deeper, because you are not living in your fullest potential. You're not living whole. Like, therapy is not for like the completely broken. I know how we see it, especially the Black community, right? I know how I used to see it. It's not just for drug addicts. A lot of like what I'm saying, I didn't see as like a bad thing. I'm just a gangster. Like, I am just, a lot of people have said this to me, like, man, you think like a man. Like, I'm not emotional as much as I am. I'm not. Like, I am very, very logical. But I'm a woman, man. I think we even crave connection more than men. So to be a nigga as a woman, something's wrong. I've said a lot of things. I hope it wasn't too jumbled. I'm gonna try and make it as clear as possible. But yeah, if you're anything like me and you've gotten so good at functioning, you've gotten so good at showing up happy, showing up whole, even joyful, then, but you do feel like something's missing. You feel like a part of you is running away from something, or you're running away from connection, from people, then I would advise that you too dig deep, because it's bigger than boundaries. It's bigger than self-respect. You are not who you think you are. And there's a lot of fear. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a lot of fear in that behavior. And you are only stopping yourself from living a fuller life. Trust and believe me. Trust and believe me. You are not living in your fullest potential. You're not. People, like, if you have good relationships around you, you find that your life is better. Like, you wake up with a spring in your step. Is it just, or maybe it's just me? All right, let me end it here, right? So stay tuned. There's so much learning that we are going to do. So much learning. This is episode 1. And I hope you can tune in for episode 2 and 3 and 4 and well, it's not going to be that long, but yeah. And I am supposed to look back at this and be like, yeah, well done, you did it. You said you would, you did. You spoke, you told. I don't know how many people watch this, whether it's 100, whether it's 1,000, whether it's 20k, whether it's 100k, who knows. But I just sat here and told all of you a flaw of mine, and I know how the internet works. I don't really care. It's not for that. It's not for judgment. It's for growth. If I have a fear of being vulnerable, the only way to overcome that is to be vulnerable. Make sense? Is it like? Is it share? Is it subscribe? Is it comment? Is it engage? Engage with me. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned, because we are going to get so much deeper. It gets really bad. It gets worse. You're going to think, oh, this fine girl, you get all this problem. I get the problem. Love you. Bye.